So clearly the development of tourism in least and less developed countries is a factor of increased oil and gas and fuel consumption, an increase of gas emissions. Obviously, it increases pollution and emissions in those destinations. Could there be a possibility of finding a means of reducing the consumption and emissions in order to ensure an increased contribution to the welfare of these countries, that they still go there, but at a lesser expense to the environment?
Who would like to take that?
I think definitely knowing what you consume is important. And knowing what you consume in terms of energy and everything else when you're on a vacation is terribly important. Now, there's a man called Stanley Selengut who has a resort called Harmony Resort. And when you go into your hotel room, the computer says, "Hi, welcome to our room. The last occupant of this room spent this much water, this much electricity, and this much power. Can you do any better?" I mean, that's a hell of an incentive. It's better than putting a pound onto your bill at the end of it. Mm-hmm. And there's no financial incentive, but people really, then they start to try to beat the occupant before. That does an enormous amount of good. Now, you could translate this into the larger picture in terms of the industries themselves knowing exactly what they're consuming, because knowing is half of the battle in the long run.